Are you sure that you're not worried about the outcome of the trial? I'm not going anywhere. You couldn't find it in your heart to forgive your own wife when you discovered that she knew all along that Devante seduced Elvira over 20 years ago? Wanda turned to me for comfort. That's the time which made the two of us such great friends. Get out of my office right now. See you around, Pacho. Quinlan, I hope you're not calling me with any more crazy ideas. I must admit that this is another crazy idea, but I know for sure it will work. In order to take down Adaku, you need to work with her. I might as well tell my father what I know and convince him to make a deal. Pacho, if you become an associate for Adaku, then you can put an end to this entire nightmare. You mean your nightmare, Quinlan? From the sound of it, you want to put me in as much danger as you're in. You know that you can get in huge trouble with Udell if he were to find out that you were here. Were you able to make amends with Alan? My son is still furious with me, only if I wasn't defending Devante. Then he would most likely be less angry. What business do you have here? Hello to you too, Ben. I'd like to know if the two of us have an understanding. I'm not trying to put you in any danger, Pacho. You sure could have fooled me. If Adaku gets a whiff that I'm trying to set her up, then she'll eliminate me. And if she takes me out, then pretending to be nice to my father would have all been for nothing. Look at how much you've already accomplished. You've already gained your father's trust to the point where he named you the next to run Theodosius's palace. With his trial coming up, we need to wait on the legal system to punish him. As for Adaku, we have the perfect opportunity to make her slip and tear down her entire organization. Don't forget, you're the one who brought me into this, so we're gonna both finish it. With all due respect, Wanda, I don't answer to your husband, and you can ask me to leave whenever you see fit. You're good. Owen, what's going on? That's what I was going to ask you. The trial is coming really soon. I wanted to know where your head was at. I still can't believe that Devante will go to trial soon. I guess it won't feel real until I'm in that courtroom. It's real, and I promise to fight Devante with everything I've got. Only if I had your confidence. I'm still worried that my testimony won't be enough. There's still time for you to drop Devante as your client. Finnegan, I'm not abandoning Devante. Well, if defending him is causing this rift between you and your son, then I don't see why you can't refer Devante to another lawyer. I know that you're trying to make it easier to secure a conviction against him, and it won't work. Okay, Harley, do you actually think you're going to be able to help Devante get away with taking Elvira's life? What could you and I possibly have an understanding with? Ever since I've been charged for taking Elvira's life, there was no news of her diary being uncovered. Does it make you nervous knowing that I'm the only one who knows where the diary is? Not at all, Ben. I'm quite positive that Elvira's diary will never come to light. Getting invited to Adaku's circle won't be as easy as you think. I know that it won't be easy at all, Pacho, but it will be easier since you're Devante's son. Exactly. Wouldn't this mean that I would have to admit to my father and Adaku that I overheard them speaking on the phone and found out about their connection? You don't think that would raise suspicion, Quinlan? Who said that you had to tell Adaku what you already know about her connection to your father? Your testimony is more important than you think, Wanda. You're the one who can confirm that Devante wasn't at Theodosius' palace all night because he left the hotel to end Elvira's life. I get that, but what if Harley tries to paint me as a liar to the jury? You're one of the most honest people I know. Maybe you should reconsider that, Owen. Let's not forget that I protected the very man who took my best friend's life because I was dishonest. As you well know, everyone is innocent until proven guilty, and Devante hired me to prove his innocence. Now, can we just drop this conversation? You know that if you have any doubts that you can win this case, then you can tell me. I can't doubt my ability, Finnegan. It's too risky. What's that supposed to mean? How are you so sure that Elvira's diary won't just pop up? Is that because you plan to make me disappear? I would never do anything like that to you, Ben. Not when I would be the first person the police would look into if something were to happen to you. I can't have any heat on me during the trial. That doesn't mean you don't want me out of the way. Bottom line is that if you wanted the diary to come to light, then it would be in the possession of the police by now. Just tell me what you came here for, Devante. I wanted to make sure that I wouldn't face any surprises during court. How do you expect me to approach Adaku out of the blue? It wouldn't be out of the blue, Pacho. Devante's trial is coming up, and the goal is to ensure that he gets convicted. You can tell Adaku that if Devante goes to prison, then you'll be running Theodosius' palace and would want to work with her. And you think that she'd buy it? Why not? She would just assume that you're unknowingly following tradition. Once you're in the fold, then you can get Adaku to admit to her illegal activity and hand over the information to Commissioner Burke. Are you in? I'm in. What matters is that you're doing the right thing now. I hope so, because there are days when I feel like I was too late telling the truth about Elvira and Devante. Don't worry about that. Before you know it, this 20-year-old nightmare will finally be over. No, Owen, it won't. Are you doubting my skills in court? It's not that. What I mean is that this nightmare will never end. Every time I wake up, I'll be reminded that Elvira is never coming back. Just forget it, okay? Okay, Harley. I'll leave it alone, for now. But if Devante is pressuring you, then tell me and I promise to handle it. Guess you'll have to wait and see. At least I know that I'll be seeing you in court. But if I see Elvira's diary in court, then you'll lose the only piece of your aunt that you have left. Do you think that's something that you'll be able to live with? Get out.